I'm here with Jerry Stucky from Moscow, Kansas. We're just talking about his use of DragonLine. How long have you been a DragonLine customer, Jerry?
Let's see, it's been on 3 years now, I think.
Okay, what crops do you primarily grow with your DragonLine?
Mainly cotton and corn.
Okay. Why did you choose DragonLine over other nozzle packages or technologies available to you like subsurface drip?
Well, that ground is very rough and some steep draws, and I had wobblers on it, and we had the real low to the ground knot package on it. Before that, we could not control runoff. It didn't matter. The only way was if you dam or diked it, and were lucky enough that you didn't get a big gully washer rain that would wash them out.
Yeah, this is your field here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And that over there, it drops way down on the backside, and then you got the big steep draw here. The DragonLine, you virtually eliminate runoff.
Yeah, you've talked a lot about runoff and having your field wash out. How much water do you think you've saved using DragonLine these past few years?
Oh, so much of it run off. So I mean, I've got very little runoff from the irrigation with this DragonLine system. So I'd say probably 50% or above.
Okay, that's great.
Well, on the flat where it don't run off, that's where my best crop always was. On some of those hillsides, it wouldn't be very good because I couldn't keep the water on. Now, dam or dike, like I said, the old way we used to do it was to dam or dike. But then again, it determined if you got a gully washer, you lost all that. So then it was running off again. But the years when we didn't get one of those, I raised good corn and cotton, dam or diking.
So have you seen an increase in your yields now, or is it just more consistency every year? Now you're having a crop every year across the whole field.
It's consistent over the whole field. Before, you had areas that was really good, and on them hillsides, the very steep part, you wouldn't have very good yields. This year, and that field there this year, there's a circle. I share that well with another circle that's straight east of that. It's not quite as drastic. It's got a draw down it too, but nothing like this one.
So total water you put on this field, are you thinking? How many inches are you thinking?
Well, we had the 2 inches that we put on, and then it was wet when we planted it.
Okay.
But I think we just kind of dusted in that our normal procedure on irrigated is just put it in lightly and then start sprinkler up and make 2 fast revolutions, put about a ½ inch on to get it up and germinated.
Between the ½ inch at planting and the 2 individual 1 inch treatments, you put on less than 4 inches, 5 inches of irrigation on this field?
Yeah.
And what was the final yield on this field?
It was 1,011 pounds with 2 bale cotton. And I was real pleased considering the summer and the late start. It wasn't planted till the 30th of May, which is 1 day from the deadline of having it planted.
And this is a picture that behind you that shows your DragonLine is not on the ground, but it's already tied up for the end of the season, just to help mitigate any issues with rodents or animals. Can you interject about how long does it take to tie your system up to where it's ready for the winter and cut down on any casualties?
About 2 hours.
Did the DragonLine help with your wheel tracks, either reduce or eliminate those on your pivot?
Oh, big time. You don't, number one, you don't have the runoff. And the runoff was what was washing my tracks in them steep hills, even way deeper. But there's very little track because the water is, there's no water spraying in front of that sprinkler tower or behind it, nothing. So there's no tracks. And the drops are not in the tracks.
Would you say that on average, this circle with your DragonLine, do you need to do more work for it than your normal sprinkler? And if so, is it worth it?
Really, the only extra work on it is the time it takes to switch from the nozzle to the drip and then tying it up.